Hack and slash games never end. Day by day, month by month, and even every year, this genre always represents a new game with a better action, combat, and also gameplay. But on this video, I would like to highlight an action game with an English version and playable right now that's available on Play Store and App Store. Remember to like this video and please enjoy the video of 10 anime hack and slash RPG games you actually can play it now. The Light Last Memories. I would like to highlight if this game is focusing on female characters with a great model, nice design, and pretty face with an adorable voiceover. In-game, we'll make a team up within 4 characters, but we can't switch the hero between them. All of our partners will do random combat, but mostly their target will be the same as ours. So we should decide which enemy we should lock first as a priority. The game will represent a stage base where the lower stage will have a weaker enemy, but then we should move into the higher stage as a stronger monster will wait for us. Once we reach a new level, then the character can pick a different ability with a variety of skill elements and also status point selection that we can pick to raise the hero status like attack or defense. One Piece Banter. Until now, this One Piece game is still becoming one of the best One Piece game on mobile because most of the games that have this title were made by the indie games developer, which is unofficial. That's why all of the hero skills are really similar and pretty identical with the actual anime series I know in the movie. But the game is quite different because our main objective mission is to conquer the enemy's territory by pulling out his. Along with this action, the gameplay looks so chaotic. All players will fight each other in a real time. Make a team up within 4 characters and we should try to make a good teamwork to grab their flag. Try to eliminate the entire enemy to make the mission become way easier. This is no pay-to-win game anime because the main concept is pretty fair and balanced. Surely it's a good game for a free-to-play player. RPG Matria The Starlike. This game is made by SAWERIA company, which is my most favorite games developer. The main reason is every time this company create a game, it's always become no pay-to-win game and pretty free-to-play friendly. This is a new brand of ARPG with a very good game concept. We'll explore the green landscape within 3 main characters. All of the characters can be acquired through a storyline, and surely you can do a gacha with a super high gacha rate. Even the game doesn't have any autoplay, but the objective mission is really easy to clear. The yellow dot hint will be available to let the player know where the mission should be. So we will not lose our track and stay on the right path to keep our journey. Overall, the combat mechanism is really good with a super smooth gameplay and very fast rendering graphic is enough for me to recommend it to you all as the best hack and slash anime game on mobile. Fairy Tail's Fierce Fight. This game is probably the lowest games anime on this list, but trust me, the game's quality is beyond the other action games we know. It's super worth to play with a simple gameplay and doesn't need a huge effort to understand how the mechanism works. Even you can switch the hero continuously because the cooldown time is pretty short and also the skill cooldown only needs a few seconds to wait. So the player can easily kill the entire enemy. Right now, the developer are giving a major update about the storyline, so before or after we clear the combat, then a short animation cutscenes will appear to represent the story. I love how many different stage arena battle it has. It makes me feel not boring and looks so refreshing every time I go to a new stage. Upgrade your main character's level frequently by spending some material that you can earn easily through daily dungeons. Wuthering Waves. Any of you will agree with me if I will declare if this game is better than Genshin Impact. I know how Genshin Impact was the pioneer of the alteration on the gaming industry, but the Wuthering Wave came with another level. Yes, it has a very good optimization level on mobile devices, and you all can enjoy how beautiful the graphics are through my video. With such a good storyline, amazing animation battle, and very attractive features where the main character can turn into a monster form to get a hidden or secret items, the combat mechanism is super fast with a high level of intensity. I really love how I can use a zip lane to move from one spot to the further spot in a flash. The zip lane will work only in a certain condition. Use your glider skill to reach a lower altitude and pass through the monster or any obstacle down there. But I would like to highlight one thing that always comes to my mind. It's about the game size and always getting an update, and right now it reached to 30GB size, probably one of the biggest game anime on mobile right now. Solo Leveling Arise. This game is well known as one of the most popular webtoon anime series. The anime is always stand side by side with One Piece on the worldwide rank. It's because the community and fans are really concerned about the news and every single new episode. Surprisingly, this anime is ported to mobile with the exact characteristic of each hero, the voiceover, the skill showcase, and how good the combination of dark fantasy ambience along the adventure. I've mentioned so many no autoplay RPG before, but right now, I think it's becoming one of the most played autoplay action game on mobile. So the players only need to make a great preparation by deploying 3 main heroes, and we can unleash their special skill once their gauge meter reach the maximum limit. I think it's kind of a hardcore game. I'm not sure you can clear the stage once you reach in mid-game. It's very frustrating, which I mean you need to play the game manually to evade any encounter attack. Sword Art Online vs. This is what the other developers should do, always improving and providing the best update. Can you imagine it's been doing maintenance for more than a year, and after we were waiting for such a long time, finally the developer decided to create a lot of improvement. The first impression when I compare it within the previous version is, this version has a better graphic, smoother visual, and the combat seems quite slower. With this speed, we can easily see the hero's action way clearer. It made a realistic effect and look better in a ragdoll effect. The combat mechanism is really easy to understand. We need to prepare 3 heroes on our side, and those heroes can be acquired through gacha. You know, I got SR hero freely by using a free ticket that the developer gave to the newbie player. Crystal of Atlan. I think I don't have to explain anything about it because I'm sure everyone knows this game and ever played it once. Within a few weeks, the game has downloaded over 1 million players and get a very good and positive feedback. With a high score, which is 4.5 stars, is enough for me to measure how brilliant the game is. This is a semi-open world MMO action game that has a very competitive level. Each of the stages will need a huge effort to clear and eliminate the entire monster. I noticed it took about 10 minutes to finish them all. We can make a grapple by doing an air combo and don't let the monster reach the ground. This action really satisfies me. Once you reach a certain level, then you can promote your main hero to become a better job classes. Anyway, we can interact with the other players in a real time, but only when we visit the safety area, send a message to the world chat, and see the other players. Equipment would be so good. Dragoness Rebirth of Legend. This game makes me confused about the game's genre because all players said if this kind of MMORPG. In fact, we can't fight in the open world with the other players freely. Even we should get into the dungeon to clear the objective mission and play as a single player. So I would like to assume it's kind of an MMO action game just like a Crystal of Atlan. Let me flashback a little bit. Dragoness is one of the most popular games franchise on PC before, but right now, the game we can freely access on mobile. Have seen so many versions, but most of them can't stay longer. I think the era has been changed and the gamer needs something refreshing, but I would like to ask your opinion about it. Did you ever play it on PC before?
The stars converge here.
Like Beacon, as a player, I think we should get a new game that has a very different concept and not just an identical anime game just like the game that just released in a few moments before. This game will be a great example of how a different perspective of the storyline will attract the player to play. The main story is not fun or exciting vibes, but it's truly magnificent with a darker atmosphere and dark theme music base. All of the characters have a black color as the main design. From those aspects that I have mentioned, I'm sure right now you will realize how the developer want to aim for. Please note, you need to understand how the gameplay works. We need to find the way out by ourselves by listening the conversation between the NPC or the narrator. Once you miss it, then I'm sure you will be stuck and can't find the right way. The game's combat mechanism is a hack and slash with a very fast combat and full of flashy skill color and effect. Bonus, Tower of Fantasy. This game is super good. Seriously, it's one of the best anime games back then, and I don't know exactly why the game is getting forgotten. And right now I have never seen any YouTuber try to promote it anymore. I really hope the developer will make a huge change to promote it more, because it is still the best from many aspects. From the game side, so we know how good the game is. With a huge world and super fast battle will increase your adrenaline to the next level. The far view distance looks so clean and clear. These all are the best ARPG to play for mobile that I guarantee you will play it, because most of them are available on the official Play Store and App Store. Remember to like this video and see you on the next list. Thanks!